Welcome back to Kimchi Crawl with our Mountain Dwarf Fighter. Last time we did Spider and Swamp and got our first 2 runes, and then we cleared out Orc and we got a nice amulet from that. Because we have runes now, we can enter the vaults, and that's probably what I'll do today. So let's just get started on that. Good entry. This guy has Crystal Spear, which can do around 100 damage, so gotta be careful of him. Wonder if I can just get something in the way. Maybe if I use the spiders. That kind of helps, I think. And we don't really need to sacrifice anything except for stuff that will give us wonder, so that's all fine. Right, yep, so here's vaults, and we immediately run into a unique. Major Destruction, Greater Servant of Mechleb, Haste. And 35 damage plus his broadaxe. So he does quite a bit of damage. I think we pull him back to this open room and summon some help. Not too bad. Okay. But yeah, I think I was saying, so in vaults, I want to be a bit careful because I don't have very good magic resistance. Vault Sentinels like this guy, he did it as soon as I walked into line of sight. They can cast Sentinel's Mark, which puts a mark on you and lets everything in the level know where you are. Also these guys here, the Vault Wardens, they can seal doors which will lock you inside of a room. So good to retreat before we see them. And also these Convokers, they can bring other enemies in the level towards you. Another unique. Do we have fire resistance at the moment? We do, but we could do with a little bit more. Let's just swap out protection for that. Ogre Mage. No paralysis. Oh no, he does have paralysis. Potentially. Did he try and do that just then? No, that was the Sentinel. Let's summon some help, just in case he does have paralysis. He has Lightning Bolt, which I think was the Paralyzed spellbook. Okay. It's just him though, so we're fine by now. Okie dokie, that wasn't too bad. And we should sacrifice these corpses because we used a couple of decks of summoning. I think we're all good now. Let's put the protection back on. Don't know if I killed that invisible whatever it was. Ogre Mage. What does he have? Just slow, that's fine. A lot of uniques on this level. Sleep, 66%. That's pretty much just paralyzed, so let's summon some friends. But we're not doing too badly. As long as we're careful, we should be fine. That wasn't very careful of me. And there might have been something invisible around here. Maybe not. I think I will do triple draw on 2 wonder cards. That's probably fine. Let's go axes. And dexterity for our stat gain. And there we go, Vaults 1 already done. Let's duck around the corner so that guy doesn't mark us, hopefully. Nope, still got marked. Well, we can just sit here by the stairs. If anything... Oh, wait, no, we can't. I forgot these guys can also seal the stairs, so we can't actually escape until we kill him. Maybe it was an advantage being marked, because now all the enemies are coming towards us and we've got a good position here. Pack is full. We can drop maybe these silver javelins, and we can drop something else probably. I don't think we're going to use a wand of polymorph or flame at this point. We can take those off of auto pickup. Flame and polymorph. We've got 2 unidentified amulets. That's harm, we don't want that. And I had another scroll of identify in here. Acrobat, also not better than our current amulet, so let's just get rid of that one. He does have paralyze. Good thing we had some summons out. Actually, there's 2 orc priests in line of sight, and even though they're an early game enemy, I shouldn't be too cocky, because they can smite for 34 damage between the 2 of them. Let's go bargain. Maybe we'll run into a shop. These guys are fairly dangerous. They can constrict you, which will prevent you from moving or climbing upstairs, and they are pretty tanky. Fortunately, they are behind this ruined door, so they can't actually get out. There is a potion of mutation in there, which is probably not worth picking up at the moment, but worth keeping in mind. More uniques. Let's just back out. I think that guy can cast Tornado, actually. Hopefully he doesn't do it. Something is blowing us back continually. Well, it's him, I think. Yep, there's Tornado. I wish the Catoplepus would breathe the dust on him. That would be useful if he was petrified. Okay, there we go. He stepped into it. And he is petrifying now. Good. Wait. Is he petrifying? Yeah, he is. There we go. Hopefully we can get some sneak stabs in on him while he's petrified and take him out. Not quite. Let's just finish him off with destruction. That did not work out well. On the other hand, if he does drop a gold dragon scale, then it did work out well, so hopefully that happens. Let's just deal 4 destruction, get rid of him. Okay, no dragon scale mail, but we killed him, so that's good. Want to be careful of this Death Knight here. They have, well, they have that torment, and also they can do this injury mirror thing. Okay, but we killed him before he did that. And there is an Ogre Mage, so I should summon some allies in case he paralyzes me, which I think he just did right after I summoned them. Let's back up a little, I think. I think our allies managed to kill them. Ah, there we go, there's the injury mirror thing, so we don't want to attack him while he's got that up. His crypt, which I don't have any negative resistance. I can get it if I put all of the golem parts on and use that ability, but I would rather just not do it, I think. Okay, so there's Vaults 2. Lots of boggarts. These guys are dangerous because they can do shadow creatures, which will summon a whole bunch of stuff. I wonder if I can javelin through all of them. No, not quite. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I should probably be backing up a little bit. I don't really want to fight at the edge of unexplored space because then things like this happen where you run into more groups of enemies. Let's just do our stack and escape. That's pretty handy, that ability. Battle Axe of Distortion, that has the potential to send us to the abyss if he hits us. So we don't want to let him hit us. We want to let our allies do it for us. We got a Panlord again, I think. Yeah, cool. Okay, he's paralyzed now. That's safe. Let's just get rid of that. Three wonder, so we can see what those give us. There's a couple of convokers here, so it's pretty likely we're about to be swamped by a whole bunch of enemies. Actually, no, we managed to take him out before they summoned anything. Potion of Mutation I will pick up and put it in our bag of holding. And we need a lot more summoning, so we should be sacrificing all the corpses that we come across. I've been burning through them a fair bit here in Vaults. Let's go the trowel. Let's see what it gives us. Another Bailey. Hopefully this one's better than the last one. I think this is another short one from memory. Not too dangerous either. What? One of those guys just had a random artifact Pearl Dragon Scale Mail, which is pretty unusual. Unfortunately it's only +1. These can be enchanted up to +10 when you find them normally. It does have Slay +2 on it. It wouldn't decrease our AC that much, and our current armor is giving us what? Aralek, Arpoise. Oh, I completely forgot that the Golem armor gives us Aralek. I didn't actually need to carry that ring for an Aralek swap then. We can just stick that in the bag. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth wearing the Pearl Dragon scales. It would be nice to have the RN, but I don't know if it's really worth it. We would lose spirit. Maybe it is worth it. I'll hang on to it. Orc Sorcerer. Only 38% chance to paralyze, but that's still uncomfortably high. Let's summon something to help us. Artifact Spear, which is pretty trash, so we can just sacrifice that. And here's a whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully we can get past this door before the Vault Warden locks us in. Good, we did. And we can stick the bees on them. Alright, Vaults 4. This is probably where we'll stop in Vaults. Vaults 5 is somewhat dangerous. But we'll discuss where we're going next once we've actually finished this level. Alright, pretty much back to full on summoning. Let's just bring these guys upstairs. In fact, let's just wait for the mark to expire. Banishment. Let's not deal with that. We'll go down a different set of stairs. And marked again, so let's back our way up. Ah, well, here he is. I don't want to be banished, so let's just try and blast him. Deal 4 destruction. Okay, that worked. Ah, another one. Well, same deal. Entry Weaver. Let's just duck around the corner, summon our beast. Okay, so we got locked into the room. We were standing on the door, and I think when they seal the doors, you actually get pulled into the room if you're standing on it. But that should be fine. There's nothing dangerous in here. We've already got ice dragons scales, don't we? Yeah, we do. Let's go experience. Axes again, almost got that to 20, at which point we can stop training it, and we're almost maxed out on our experience as well. We've only got one more level before we cap out. Potion of Magic we don't... Well, I don't think we need it, but maybe we would in some rare circumstance. Nah, I think I'll just get rid of it. Let's take it off of auto pickup. It would have come in useful in Spider when that Ghost Moth drained all of our magic, but I think we're unlikely to run into that scenario again. Okay, so there's all of Vaults done. We are actually level 26, and we've got okay resistances. I wonder if it is worth doing Vaults 5. Could be worth it. We've got plenty of haste. In our stack we've got, next card, the Elixir. And I think we had another portal after that one. So maybe it is worth doing it. Let's just try and see how we go. So let's haste, go downstairs, and here's the welcome party. So there's a couple of different strategies for dealing with Vaults 5. One is to just blow up everything at the entrance and then kill the rest of the monsters as they make their way to you. And if things get bad, you can teleport away. And theoretically, you should end up far away from the center where all of the monsters will be, having been attracted by the noise. And the other strategy is just to teleport immediately and try and sneak around and steal the rune and get out. I think we're just going to blast everything. If we deal 4 destruction, hopefully we get something good. Nope. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully we get the Storm card. I think that's what it's called. There we go. That's what we want. Make a lot of noise. And we can just sit here and let them come to us. Let's quaff Might and Agility as well. We should just be able to tear through all of these guys without much difficulty. The only thing really to keep an eye out for is Vault Wardens. They need to be killed as soon as possible, because they'll lock the stairs and prevent us from leaving. What does this guy do? Call down Damnation. He shouldn't do that as long as we've got enemies next to us. And this guy can banish us. So once we've killed this guy, maybe we should... he's also summoned a fiend, which can torment us. So yeah, I think we just do deal 4 destruction again and hopefully take him out. Okay, that worked. We're confused, but we can cure her out of that. We got moved by this tornado, which I think was actually summoned by me, which is a bit annoying. Let's make our way back to the stair. We've probably taken out most of the close stuff. This demonologist, can he see me? No, that's the high priest, that's fine. Okay, I thought this was a Vault Warden for a second, but it's just a Hell Knight, similar colouring. If it was a Vault Warden, I would have just tried to go up the stair. We're getting a little bit low on health, but that's okay. There's a Vault Warden, time to leave. Let's rest up. Quaff haste again. Read teleportation, then go down the stairs. And there we go. So everything should be in the center now. There shouldn't be too many monsters here on the outside edge of the level. What was that? Oh, okay, this guy tormented us. Let's just take care of him. And let's summon something to help us. gold dragon. Bad news. That guy can fight while we run away. If I tell him to retreat this way, he should kill these guys, hopefully. This is bad. Let's draw the elixir. That'll help us regenerate. And next in our stack of escapes is the helm, which I think just increases defense. May as well just draw that one now, actually. So now we resist everything, which is good for the gold dragon, and AC, EV, and shield have all improved. And we've got the elixir up next, if we need that. I want to get rid of that eye. I don't want to be mutated. I think it was a shapeshifter anyway. Let's haste and might again. There's a lot of stuff here. Unfortunately, I think the gold dragon didn't drop any of his scales. Let's draw the elixir again because we're low on health. And regenerate. And things are getting a little bit dicey around here, I think, so we should be prepared to escape. What's the cloud? Imprisons the user's foes in rings of clouds. Okay, that seems useful if we can see a lot of people. Let's try drawing that one. Maybe not actually that useful. And let's stack 5, escape again. The portal is first. Let's swap the elixir and the helm. So we have an escape if we need it. I think it's time to escape. Let's draw the portal, draw the elixir, and we are out of here. And we're also hitting level 27, which is nice. Let's go Dex. Okay, let's go up to the top right corner. Can I not go that far? Okay, let's make sure I'm not teleporting onto a wall. Let's go up here. Okay, very good. Chill out here in the corner for a bit. Oh dear. Boris. Well, we can just teleport away again. I don't really want to fight him right now. We're very badly drained actually. We should probably leave. Because all of our skills are going to be tanked from that drain. Let's wait here, regenerate. What can you do again? Nothing too bad. And I think we leave the level and come back to clear it out once that drain's gone away. I wonder if it's worth bringing Boris up with us. No, I think I'll just leave him here. We can fight him once we're not drained anymore. Anyway, let's head back to dungeon for the moment. And get a start on the depths. More undead. I don't think these guys... Well, that guy can drain health. We'll do a little bit of depths until we've recovered from our skill drain, then we might go back and finish off vaults. There's a ziggurat here which I'm not going to do. Too dangerous. Not worth it in a 3-rune game, which is likely what this game is going to be. You always want to be careful in depth, even if you feel like you're a strong character, because things can go poorly very quickly. Which is why I'm retreating back towards the entrance every time I'm fighting something. He has invisibility, which means he doesn't have paralyze, I think. So that Ogre Mage is fine. Good opportunity as well to replenish all of our cards, because we used a fair amount in Vaults 5. We need to kill the brain to get rid of all these summoned monsters. Fortunately, we have our javelins. And there's a ghost moth. I think it's a shapeshifter, yeah. This is kind of bad. I need to get away from these eyes. We're already level 27, so the experience card won't do much for us. Let's go with the Sage. And it looks like it's helping us out train fighting, which is nice. That's always good to train. Ooh, what happened there? Torment. We really need some negative resistance. These necromancers are really doing a number. That's a shield of poison resistance. We've already got poison resistance from the cloak, but potentially we could swap the cloak at some point, so I'll pick that up and just put it in our bag. Artifact ring, which is okay. Probably not good enough to be wearing though. Put that in the bag as well. And we're all done on our drain, so we could go back and finish Vaults 5. I'll keep the Ring of Wizardry just in case I want to cast something. I'll finish Depths 1 and then I'll go back to Vaults and then we can stop there, I think. And there's our Broad Axe up to +9. Oh yeah, I forgot to even say, but the Scrolls of Immolation that I was potentially going to use were for Vaults 5. If you have a lot of resist fire, you can read a Scroll of Immolation when you enter it and then blow up everything on the level. Makes a lot of noise and does a lot of damage. Anyway, back to Vaults 4. And where's the nearest downstair? This one led to that one. Boris is probably around, or maybe not. And there's a lot of junk here that we can sacrifice. And it's worth it because we're low on destruction. Let's make our way inwards. And hopefully clear out this little area. 3 wonder cards, let's try this again. Let's go the Trowel. Another Bailey. Ah yeah, this is the good one. I think there's a room at the end of this one that has an Orc Warlord and he guards some good loot. Although at this stage in the game, because I think Baileys are specifically meant to be an earlier game thing, it's probably not going to be that useful for us. Good opportunity to get our cards back at least. I think we're all full up on destruction now. But yeah, not bad. Potion of Might, some teleportation, and a Potion of Haste, which is good. And here's the Warlord. We can take him out pretty easily. And he was guarding a Scroll of Acquirement, and this potion is probably experience, but we'll identify it anyway to be sure. Yep, Potion of Experience. Let's just go fighting. And we can read the acquirement as well. I don't really want any of those. I guess I could get the manual of throwing, because javelins are useful. What happened? I exited it. Yeah, let's just get the manual of throwing. We can train that up until the manual disappears. Okay, back to vaults. Hopefully this guy doesn't mark us. Let's try and cover ourselves with some summons. Because I don't really want Boris to come find us while we're in the middle of clearing out all this. What is summoning? It's probably a boggart or something. No? Necromancer? Okay, there we go. We're actually lucky. The first one we checked had the rune. We could just leave now, but I think I will clear out the rest of the level. Just on the off chance there's some nice loot. And we still need to take out Boris as well. What is this? It is Boris. Okay. Let's just deal 4 destruction. Goodbye, Boris. Did we have the elixir in that stack? Maybe I'll just draw. I'll do a triple draw on escape. There we go, elixir. Perfect. Just so we can heal up a bit. Robe of Resistance, that's kind of nice, but we're a heavy armor guy. This guy has an artifact, Lajatang, which is not super dangerous. Okay, don't want any of them. We don't need more Rings of Wizardry. So we can take those off of auto pickup. Where are rings? Up here. Need to get rid of some junk. And let's put the enchant weapon, identify, magic mapping. Let's only put most of the identify in the bag because we need to identify this scroll. Scroll of Summoning, don't care. Bronze ring is Ring of Flight, also don't care. But I'll put it in the bag just in case we, for some reason, run out of potions of flight, which is not likely. We can enchant nothing that I care about. And just out of curiosity, plate armor can't have double resistance on it, can it? You can't have a plate armor of resistances. I don't think you can. Yeah, probably not. I think that's reserved for robes. Manual on throwing is still going, and what do you know, we got another one. Is this the Staff of Wizardry? It is the Staff of Wizardry. Oh, hang on to that. Fan of Gales is probably worth picking up. You can blow enemies away with it, which is useful. Polished Chainmail. I think this could be worth wearing if it's especially good, but it wasn't. And another acquirement, and a Phantom Mirror, and a Mimic Rune. What do we got? Double resist cold, resist negative on that amulet. That's probably the best thing there, but our current amulet is also already pretty good. The double resist cold is nice though. So what's our current amulet? Our current amulet is reflect, resist electricity, resist fire. So it's only really giving us reflection and resist fire. Maybe that is better then. Double resist cold, or reflection and resist fire. It also gives us resist negative. I think I'll get that amulet, and then we can swap it for our current one. The bad thing about this amulet is that it's fragile, so that means if we ever take it off, it'll be destroyed, I think. Let's put the other amulet away. We can sacrifice the book for a wonder card, same with the lightning rod. And I think we have basically cleared out Vaults 5. Yep, cool. Alright, so that's probably enough for now. Next time we will continue onwards in depths. We've actually got our 3 runes now, so we could just go straight for Zot and win the game. And I mean, that might be what I end up doing, because I don't really have any interest in doing it extended on this character. But anyway, yep, thanks for watching. See you next time.